So essentially, at any moment, anybody could have got in the car and drove off with a brand new car and a child.
They could have.
On May 3rd, 2021, officers responded to a concerning call at a Publix grocery store. A child had been left unattended in a running vehicle for a long period. A community member who had noticed the situation and immediately acted to alert store employees. Also, the concerned witness recalled walking past the car and noticing movement. Upon closer inspection, they saw a baby alone inside. After verifying no one else was in the car, the witness quickly involved the store management and requested help, ensuring the child's safety while waiting for authorities to arrive.
I wasn't even in there for more than 5 minutes. Like, it really was not that long. I watched her come out. Like, I literally watched that lady come out, and then I ran in, and I just got a handful of things. Like, I was not in there that long.
But like 5 minutes, like your best guess, you're thinking?
I'd like 5 to 7, like not more than
that's what I'm just trying to figure out.
Not even close to 10. I don't even think. Like, it was not that long. So that's why.
Upon arrival, the officers quickly assessed the situation and located the vehicle. The child was inside the car, and the officers observed the surrounding conditions to ensure immediate safety. Moments later, a woman approached the scene, identifying as the driver and the child's guardian. Upon being confronted, the female began to speak to the officers. The woman who had left the child in the car later explained her actions. She claimed she only planned a quick stop for dinner ingredients, thinking it would take no more than 10 minutes. However, time passed quicker than expected, and she became emotional when realizing her mistake. The officers, however, remained committed to conducting a thorough investigation. They instructed the female to sit inside their patrol vehicle so that they could proceed without interference and ensure all relevant details were collected. The officers explained to her that gathering accurate information was necessary to determine the sequence of events and any potential legal violations.
No, she's totally fine.
Okay.
Good. She wasn't crying whenever I came out. She's
I just wanted to ask to make sure.
Yeah, she's okay. I know she's fine.
All right. Would you mind? Hey.
I mean,
can you give me a second, please?
The door, I did check on her.
Would you mind just sitting by my car?
Yes. I just would prefer to keep her in there because of the air conditioning.
That's fine. That makes sense. That's why I just wanted to make sure before I talk to everybody. Okay. Hi there. I just don't want everybody to hear each other. That's all.
No, you can come here.
God, M&M's are the best. No, I wish I could take one. I'm sorry, sweetheart, I can't. So what happened? So what'd you see?
So the car is very loud, so I took notice of the car. I went in, I did my shopping, I came back out, and when I was coming this way, I noticed there was movement in the car, and I was looking, and I'm like, there's a baby in the car.
How much time had passed between?
I had gone in, done some shopping. My alarm went off at 4, I don't know, something like that. I was in there at least 15 minutes. She read a book, came back out, noticed the baby in the car, and then I tried to look in the car enough to see if there was anybody else in the car, and then I got the people from Publix over here. They went in and got their manager, and then their manager. So I mean, it's been a while.
How long do you think?
At least 30 minutes.
Okay.
You know, since I got here, at least.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you just cannot leave your baby in a car.
I understand the concern, absolutely.
Can't. You would get in more trouble with a dog. You don't leave them in the car either.
How's your day been, sweetheart?
Good. I went to school.
Is school good? Nice. Yeah, Mondays aren't very fun.
The worst thing is when she came out, she was all happy and excited and like, you know, hi, everything's fine.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you do that at a bar too? Do you do this often? I'm like, this is the
I understand your concern.
area of the world. You don't leave your child in a car.
I understand your concern. All right.
But isn't it also illegal?
Yeah, there's very specific statute on neglect, so
okay.
I'm still trying to figure everything out, okay?
Thanks.
All right. Who was the Publix employee that helped you out?
The manager lady. Not him. Okay. That's the other manager, but it was the blonde-haired manager lady.
Okay. All right, but you
think
it was about 30 minutes to be your
guess?
guess?
At least 30 minutes, yes.
And you said the car was running during the whole time?
The car is running. The car's running the whole time.
Okay.
But she's also drinking a bottle.
Yeah.
Baby's choked.
Right.
Nobody there to help her.
Well, it shouldn't have been left alone in the parking lot.
No, not at all. But,
all right.
I mean, her thinking is so young.
I could imagine your frustration. Do you have... Sorry? Yeah.
You can call me if you need me.
I got your ID still. Oh yeah, just give me. I just gotta add you to the call real quick. Do you have your ID with you? If you want to check on her, you don't have to stay by the car. I just like to keep everybody separate just to avoid arguments.
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely was not trying to argue with her.
No, you're fine. But yeah, if you want to check on her, that's fine. All right, I appreciate it.
Okay.
I've got some work to do, but in case I need a statement or something from you, I'll reach out, okay?
Okay. Okay, not a problem.
Thank you very much.
Not matter. She just got to know that she can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. Good luck.
Throughout the investigation, the woman tried to justify her decisions, reassuring officers that the car was locked and air-conditioned and that her child was secure. She seemed overwhelmed, admitting that if anyone had wanted to take the child, they could have easily gotten in and driven away, as the car's front door was unlocked. Officers understood her emotional state, but they emphasized the gravity of the situation. Despite her intentions, the vulnerability of leaving a child in a car was clear. It only took moments for someone to notice the unattended child and the potential risks.
Really quick, so how long do you think you were shopping for?
I wasn't even in there for more than 5 minutes. Like, it really was not that long. I watched her come out. Like, I literally watched that lady come out, and then I ran in, and I just got a handful of things. Like, I was not in there that
like
long.
5 minutes, like your best guess, you're thinking?
I'd like 5 to 7, like not more than
All right, that's what I'm just trying to figure out.
Not even close to 10. I don't even think. Like, it was not that long. So that's why, like, I genuinely didn't think anything was gonna happen. But I also didn't know that it was against the law. So.
Well, it's not that simple, but there is statute against, obviously.
Like, in my head, I'm like, okay, the car's on, AC's on. I know she's good. Like, so that's what I was thinking. I parked close to the store. I was trying to go as fast as possible.
Listen, take a deep breath. We'll cover all this in a second. Right now, I'm just getting everybody's contact information.
Yeah.
But we can go over. We'll go over what happened, what could have happened, and what should have happened in a second. Okay? I just sit tight.
As part of the investigation, the officers began speaking with witnesses in the parking lot at the time of the incident. Witnesses provided their accounts of the events leading up to the officers' arrival. One witness, who had initially called law enforcement, expressed concern for the child's safety, stating that the child had been left alone in the vehicle for an extended period. The witness's statements were consistent and indicated a significant lapse in supervision.
How's it going, guys?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
I don't know how long the baby was in there or not. One of our associates was the one that called.
Okay.
But just FYI, she actually knows the girl and said that there's potentially a DCF case open already on her.
Okay.
So that might be something.
If you had to guess what that had to do with, what do you think that was?
All I know is that it's most likely like her baby daddy's family is like coming out to get them, so she can't like post anything that has to do with the baby because you know they're saying they're
so
we have cameras, so maybe we can give you a timeline of how long
that would be helpful. Yeah, because I was given 2 very different times.
Yeah, my assistant's in there right now. I'll go get with him and I'll get an exact time.
Yeah, roughly what time she went in, what time she came out. Yeah,
absolutely.
That would be very helpful.
They were arguing, so I guess the associate called the lady that witnessed it, said, "Can you please call 911 right now?" She left the baby in the car, so.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Timeline real quick.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. Good news. Our department has cameras on many of them do.
Yeah, we appreciate it. It helps us out a lot.
After collecting individual accounts from the witnesses, the officers turned their attention to surveillance footage from a public CCTV camera in the area. The footage corroborated the reports, showing the female leaving the vehicle and entering the grocery store. The video evidence clearly showed that the child had been left unattended in the car for approximately 9 to 10 minutes. This finding further substantiated the concerns raised by witnesses and provided a definitive timeline of events. Armed with this information, the officers returned to the female to ask additional questions. The woman's demeanor changed noticeably during this interaction. She initially argued with the officers, attempting to justify her actions, but her emotional state quickly shifted.
I want to ask you about what happened in detail, and because of the nature of this call and the potential for it to be criminal, I want to read you your rights before I ask you anything.
Okay.
All right, well, that's just how these things go. If there's any chance that a crime could have been committed, we can't talk to you about it unless we read you your rights, okay? All right. All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney, have him or her with you now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me? Okay.
Well, I guess. I mean, is that what I'm supposed to say? It's just that
It's entirely up to you. I
understand the aspects of everything, but it's like I don't think it's enough criminal to take me to jail. So it's like I hope that it's going to be fine.
But it's important that if I ask you about any of this, that you understand these rights.
Yeah.
You understood what I read to you?
Yeah.
And with those rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me about it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, so I understand when I got here, you said you just ran inside really quick. You were doing some shopping. Walk me through it. You came here. I don't know. What did you come for? What was going on? Would you mind walking me through it?
I picked her up from daycare, and I just needed to pick up some pasta and another option for dinner. My fiancé wanted some pasta, so I picked up some pasta, and then I was getting something for dinner as well.
Okay.
He does construction, so he just wanted something to fill up his stomach. So I was just getting pasta really quick, and then I was getting something for dinner. So I just ran in there, and I was figuring out what I was going to get for dinner after I got the pasta, and I figured it out really quick, and then I was waiting at checkout for just a little bit for a line, like just waiting to see what would clear up, and then I went to the checkout line.
Okay, how much time do you think the whole thing took?
At most maybe 10 minutes, and that's like really, like I wouldn't say anything more than that. And it's like I was thinking less than 10, but it's like I'm saying maybe 10, just like with waiting for a spot and stuff.
During the conversation, the woman expressed deep regret. She acknowledged the concerns raised by the community and law enforcement. The thought of her child being exposed to danger brought up intense feelings of guilt. She understood the law and why leaving a child in a car, even briefly, could lead to serious consequences. As the officers continued questioning, the woman began to cry, overwhelmed by the situation. She pleaded with the officers, asking them to release her. However, the officers remained focused on completing their investigation and ensuring proper procedures were followed.
What would you guess would be a reasonable amount of time if you had to leave your kid alone in the parking lot like that? What do you think would be a right amount of time?
I try and I would want it to be at least not less than 10, 5 at most, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing, really quick in and out.
You understand the vulnerability of... I understand the car's locked. I can tell you right now, if that car was locked and I want to get inside, I'd be inside that car in less than 10 seconds.
And that's why I know, yeah. I mean, if anybody wanted to take her, of course, yeah, they would have, with it being locked, they would have found a way, 100%. But it was locked and the air conditioner was on, so I did try and make sure it was as safe as possible.
All right, but you understand why someone driving by would be concerned? 100%. Okay.
I 100%. That's why whenever she was talking to me, I mean, you saw she was coming at me very aggressive, and I wasn't arguing with her because I understood where she was coming from. I totally get it.
All right.
And that's why I'm a little emotional right now, because the idea of anything happening to my daughter is obviously very, traumatizing. So it's just a scary thought.
Okay. So you picked her up from daycare, you came here.
Yes.
You needed another ingredient for dinner, is pasta and something else.
Yeah.
You parked here, you immediately walked inside.
Mm-hmm.
You were in there, got what you needed, came to the register. You think it was no more than 10 minutes?
No more than 10 minutes.
Is that what you planned on?
I planned on it being less, but I wasn't sure exactly everything that I was gonna get. So as soon as I figured out what I was gonna get, I had to run to the other side of the store because I got chicken for fajitas. The stuff for that is on this side of the store. So I had to go all the way back to this side, and that's what took me the longest. So yeah,
Okay.
I just ended up having to go all over the store.
And what was the condition of the vehicle when you left?
I left it on with the air conditioner on, locked, and I had her Coco Melon playing, and she had her sippy cup. So that's all.
Alright.
And it was on, parked right here.
So the key was turned to the ignition and you had your own backup key?
I don't have a backup key.
So how were you to unlock it?
This door doesn't lock. My front door actually doesn't lock. This one.
So is it broken?
It's a little messed up. Yes.
So there's not an option to lock the front door?
Not this one, but the rest of them do.
All right.
The woman's continued refusal to provide additional details further complicated the situation. Her emotional distress did not deter the officers from carrying out their duty to protect the child and uphold the law. Eventually, after assessing all available evidence, the officers determined that an arrest was necessary. The woman was informed of the decision, and her rights were explained. She was placed under arrest for child negligence. At this point, she tearfully explained to the officers that she had no one else except her fiancé. Concerned for the child's welfare, the officers contacted the fiancé and requested that he come to the scene to take custody of the child.
So me painting this whole picture together, just to be clear, she was in the car and the car was running with the front door, the driver's seat unlocked.
Yes, sir.
So essentially at any moment, anybody could have got in the car and drove off with a brand new car and a child.
They could have.
But for all we knew, maybe they just wanted the car and not even realize that she's in the back seat.
Yeah.
That's happened before.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be emotional.
You understand the picture I'm painting, how this could have resulted.
100%.
All right. Did anything change from your conversation? Okay. All right. You said your fiance's at home.
No, he's not. He's at work right now.
Till when?
He's been since your birthday's in June. He's working late hours. He was gonna have me make the pasta, and he was gonna pick it up and go back to work. So.
All right. That's fine. We can figure that out.
He's probably wondering why I haven't called him. Wondering why the pasta isn't made.
Well, we gotta contact him. For now, I need you to put your things down.
Okay.
I need to put your bag and your drink on the car, okay?
Okay.
Including your bag here. I need you to put your hands behind your back.
Okay,
You're gonna be
my
coming with me.
phone's gonna die.
We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Tempe. All right, do you have anything on you besides your phone? Is there anything sharp on you?
No, sir. Only my phone's on me. Oh, well, my earrings, of course, but that's it.
Okay. All right, who can take care of her if you come with us?
My fiance can come home from, my fiance will have to come from work. Like, I don't have anybody except for him.
All right, I need you to come back this way, okay? Would you mind just sitting with her? All right, I just need you to lean up against the back of the vehicle here. All right, spread your feet, please.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna take your phone out.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm gonna get the AC moving back here. So it may be hot right now, but it's not gonna be in a second, okay?
I don't know his number by heart, so...
Is it in your phone?
It is, but it's on 2%, so if you want me to unlock it, you can write it down real quick.
Oh, it's about to put in my number.
Sorry. Okay.
That's it right there?
Yes.
All right, just sit tight real quick.
When the fiancé arrived, the officers ensured the child was safely handed to him. They provided clear instructions about the next steps and what actions he might need to take to support the child during this time. Once the child's safety was secured, the female was transported to the police station for further processing. During the ride, her emotional state remained fragile, and she continued to express remorse for her actions.
What's that?
Still on?
Yeah, I am still on, yeah. That's what we're gonna have to call her fiance. She's got 2%, so I'm gonna call him my phone. I was just gonna need somebody to stand by with the little one for now. Hey, sweetheart. You're okay. You're okay. You're a pretty little lady. Hello. Hi, this is Deputy Summers of Flower County Sheriff's Office. Hi there. I believe I'm here with your fiancé. I'm sorry, sir. Can I get your name? This is Deputy Summers of Flower County Sheriff's Office. I'm calling in reference to somebody we arrested moments ago. She has a child with her, and this is the number I was given to contact about who may be able to pick up the child. The reason we arrived was because the child was left unattended in the vehicle. After reviewing the footage for the store, it was determined that she was going to be charged with child neglect. It is. We're here with the car, and we're here with the little one. I'm sorry? No, we're at Publix. It's going to be by Belterre and Palm Coast Parkway. 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. All right. What'd you ask? She's doing fine, yeah. Yeah, she was crying for a second, but she's happy. Your fiance? I just spoke to him. Yeah, that was him. He said he's going to be here in 5 minutes. All right. No problem.
The female was formally processed at the station, and the evidence gathered at the scene was documented for legal proceedings. The case was later presented in court, where the woman faced charges of child negligence. Despite her remorse, the situation made it clear that even well-intended actions can lead to consequences when children's safety is at risk. The charges were based on the evidence, including witness statements, CCTV footage, and the officer's observations. The court proceedings aimed to address the seriousness of the offense while considering the woman's circumstances and emotional state during the incident. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To stay updated on our future videos, click on the notification bell icon after subscribing. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.